This is the Inateck 4-port PCIe USB 3.0 expansion card. And like the new version of their 2-port card, you do not need any additional power cabling to supply power. This all runs through the PCIe port. Included with the card, you get the CD with the drivers, the manual, and of course this is the card itself with the 4 ports. Unlike the 2-port version that Inateck makes, this doesn't have an expansion port for running cabling to the front of your machine, or 2 additional ports wherever you want to put them on the front or the rear. But this card does supply 4 ports and is a little bit cheaper than their 2-port version. I do suggest, like I do for the other Inateck devices, is make sure you go on their webpage and check for the latest drivers for whatever card you're going to get from them, because typically for all manufacturers you can get a newer driver for the devices. The instructions are good. Inateck always supplies good instructions with these cards. This one's no exception. It has good instructions for installation. These aren't very difficult to do. Again, you just make sure you shut your machine off, ground yourself out to make sure you don't have any static on your body that would damage your card or your machine. Plug the card into your PCIe slot and power up the machine, install the drivers, and you're pretty much good to go. My machine is an old Windows 7 machine, and I had no problems with installation. But this is great for my old machine that doesn't have 3.0 capability to add 3.0 capability to it, or additional 3.0 capability. I like this card. The only reason I rate this card higher than the 2-port card that Inateck sells is that the 2-port card doesn't include the additional expansion cabling for the additional ports, and this card is a little bit cheaper than the 2-port version. The transfer rate is good, comparable to their 2-port version, and typical of 3.0 speed devices. And this is a good price card if you want to add 3.0 capability to your machine. I give this 5 stars.